Magandang araw sa lahat. Yesterday, July 17, 2025, I had a conversation by phone regarding the dismissal of employees of a government-owned and or controlled corporation. Here is an office staff. She committed an error or a mistake in recording financial transaction. But there was no monetary damage on the part of the government-owned or controlled corporation. But I repeat, there was an error in the recording of financial transaction. Okay, so the matter, of course, was noticed by the head of office. So, the supervisor was confronted by the head of office on this error or mistake. So, there was a discussion on that issue. That was it. Thereafter, the supervisor receives a notice of dismissal. She is now dismissed from the government service. That's it. The question is the dismissal valid or unlawful? Well, I must say the dismissal is unlawful. Why? Because there was no formal charge against this supervisor. Yes, true, she's their supervisor. But was that enough? Is not enough reason and enough procedure for her to be dismissed from the government service? Simply confronted and later on comes now a notice of dismissal or a termination letter. Well, under the law, whether in the private or public sector, for a dismissal to be proper, there must be due process of law. The respondent employee, in this case a government-owned and or controlled corporation, should be formally charged of the wrong she committed. And what else? She should be given the opportunity not only to be heard, but to present her defense evidence. But in this case, that was not observed by the government official concerned, the head of office of the government-owned or controlled corporation based in a city, a component city in a province. And there were 3 employees dismissed from the service because of that error. So, mga kababayan, ang nangonsulta naman sa akin ay yung supervisor. Nagkamali yung tauhan niya ng pag-record lang. Walang perang nawala dito. Wala. Yung pag-record lang regarding financial matters. Nagkamali. Basta ka na lang, mag-uusap lang kayo ng chief ninyo, nag-uusap. Pagkatapos, after 1 week, ito na. May notice ka na, tanggal ka na sa serbisyo. Walang due process of law. Pang-aabuso ito ng mga nasa gobyerno. At ang masakit pa, nagsalita di umano itong chief of office nila na kumuha kayo ng magaling na abogado. Mr. Government Official, hindi naman pagalingan sa abogado ang pinag-uusapan sa larangan ng batas. Ang pinag-uusapan, pangyayari at tulad nito, binigyan mo ba ng opportunity to be heard at magsumiti siya ng depensa niya sa pagkakamali ng kanyang staff? O, nabigyan mo ba? Hindi. Pero bakit hahamunin mo nakukuha ng magaling na abogado? Sa ating bansa, talagang marami, hindi naman lahat, marami ang tinutukoy ko na pag binigyan mo ng kapangyarihan, lalo na ito sa gobyerno, daig pa ang hari ng hari ng kabundukan. Right? Na naghamon pa na kumuha ng magaling na abogado. Pero sa aming pag-uusap, aba, may lumalabas na merong mga hindi mabuti sa ainsyang gobyernong yan. Kaya sabi ko, mangonsulta kayo sa abogado diyan na maaring mapayuhan kayo at matulungan. Hindi yung kasong administratibo, mayroon ng abogadong sumalo doon, meron na. Okay. Meron na. Kakilala ko yung abogado, kakilala ko. Pero hindi niya alam na nalalaman ko pala itong pangyayari. Okay na, mahusay yung abogado niyan. Pero yung tinutukoy ko, sa habang sa aming pag-uusap, abay, nasilipan ko, abababak. Merong ginawa palang kababalaghan itong hipi ng ahensya ng gobyernong ito. At tingnan natin, sana makakuha na naman uli ng abogado ron o yung abogado ngayon na tutulong sa kanila para masampahan ng kaukulang kasong kriminal itong naghari-hariang boss sa ahensya ng gobyerno na yan. Maraming salamat at sana nakatulong na naman itong aming tanggapan sa larangan ng batas. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat.